People come and go in the hip-hop industry, and while some are forgotten, others will forever be on people's minds because of the impact they made in their genres. The ones who introduced a new sound, new flow, new vibe, and put other artists on, etched their names on people's hearts. Before we knew about Future, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and the other rappers that are now always associated with rap and hip-hop, there was Andre 3000, one of the members of the rap duo known as Outkast. To the rap scene back then, he was an outcast because he wasn't doing the conventional kind of music that hip-hop fans were used to. He mixed singing and rapping with the touch of genres like jungle and funk, which was never done back in the day. Despite all the fame and money, he suddenly disappeared. But recently, one of his acquaintances talked about him working on an album. What does this signal for the rap scene? People have been begging for just one album from the rapper. Is he finally ready to fulfill their wish? Is he hinting at something bigger? Or is it all just a fantasy led on by social media and fans? The million-dollar question remains. Why did he disappear from all that, despite having a big career? Let's get into it. The birth of the Outkast. It's impossible to talk about Andre 3000 and not put him up there with the best to ever do it. His name was synonymous with greatness. From his unique sense of style to his boldness in trying new things, he just never missed. It's no wonder his fans beg him to drop something new whenever they get the chance. Although the only thing he drops for now are guest interviews and a few scenes in movies. Andre Laurent Benjamin, also known as Andre 3000, started his music career as far back as 1991. While in high school, he and his friend, Antoine Big Boy Patton, formed a rap group, which they called 2 Shades Deep. After high school, they started doing street busks, performing in parking lots and just showing their talents to anyone that cared to listen. Soon, they were able to meet Organized Noise, a production trio. Through their meeting with this group, they got the chance to audition for L.A. Reid, the co-founder of LaFace, and he was unimpressed with their first performance. But that didn't deter them as they went back to the studio to record another song. Putting their heart and souls into it, they took the song directly to Reid's doorstep so he could listen and give feedback. This time, he felt their sound and offered a contract. However, they were still minors at this point, so had to wait for 1 more year to accept the deal because their parents didn't consent to them doing music. By 1993, they released their first single titled Players Ball, which was the first song off their album, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music. The song garnered so much global relevance due to its catchy tunes, fun music video, and the performance of both rappers. For weeks, the album topped charts and claimed the #1 spot on different rap charts. 2 years later, they released a new album called AT Aliens, and it sold millions of copies and comfortably sat at the top of the chart. Despite the effort of other artists, none of them could outshine Outkast, as they were securing their spot on top every music chart with their hit Elevators. The only thing that could kick them off their high horse was another of their albums, which they called Aquemini. This album earned them their first Grammy nomination in 1998 for the hit single Rosa Parks. However, they lost the category to the Beastie Boys. But before they got a Grammy nomination, they had won the category for the Best New Artist at the Source Awards in 1995. They were booed as they walked up to the stage because Southern rappers weren't given much credit back in the day. But that didn't stop Andre from standing up for Southern rappers, and because of that action, more Southern rappers gained respect.
But it's like this though, I'm tired of folks, you know what I'm saying? Them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and don't nobody want to hear it, but it's like this, the South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
Apart from the Source Awards, Outkast also has 6 Billboard Awards, 6 Grammy Awards, 4 BET Awards, and have sold over 20 million copies of their 6 studio albums. Andre 3000 is worth around 50 million, and that figure may increase soon. Andre 3000 and Erykah Badu. Amidst all the rapper's fame and the attention he got globally, the rapper still took out time to find love. Sometime in 1995, Erykah Badu was listening to her new single at the club, On and On. As people bopped their heads to the sound, she locked eyes with Andre and they talked. But they didn't take time to get to know each other, as they got married that same year and had their first child in 1997, 7 Sirius Benjamin. Their marriage soon came to an end in 1999, but they had to keep in touch because they had a son they were co-parenting. During the process of co-parenting, they found out they had a lot in common, but decided to just maintain their friendship. Erykah Badu even refers to him as one of her best friends, because he's always there when she needs him. Andre 3 Stacks has always been a private person, so there's not a lot of information on his current relationship status. But do we really need to know? The important question is, why did he quit music, and when is he coming back? The real reason Andre 3000 quit music. One thing fans of music fail to understand is that their favorite artists are just as human as they are. But as they act oblivious to that, they tend to fall under the weight of expectations, and not everybody can work under pressure. It was this societal pressure that weighed down Andre 3000 until the day he stopped performing. During one of his interviews, he claimed to have stopped music because he didn't have anything to offer, which was surprising coming from a rap giant. After dropping hits like Hey Ya and Rosa Parks, it's sad to hear how the rapper thinks of himself.
The message is universal, it's pragmatic, it's grounded in soul and spirit and legacy. pushing it forward takes on a new definition and meaning when you...
In an interview with GQ, Andre 3000 revealed that he was diagnosed with a social disorder. He said he noticed around 2003. He panicked whenever he had to meet people or get on stage, but he didn't talk about it with any of his crew because he didn't want to be seen as the weak link among his friends. However, the more he ran from the problem, the stronger it became. But if you remember his performance of Hey Ya at the MTV Music Awards, it was so energetic and iconic that people still talk about it to this day. Andre revealed that he was so nervous, he had to move as fast as he could to get through the performance. After that day, he decided he could no longer continue that way and took a break from music. To him, he has never felt confident as a rapper, but to the world, he's a god in the rap game. Life after music. Since Andre was done with music, he decided to move from Atlanta to NYC. He lost both of his parents within the space of 6 years and was doing things he didn't like. So he decided to make the move as he no longer had any studio sessions to attend and wasn't feeling fulfilled. In NYC, he completely changed his style and started rocking more t-shirts and tree-torn. One day, he ordered some Anita Baker bootlegs and was irritated at how thick the picture of Anita was on the shirt. He had the bright idea of designing a merch company for Anita because he felt a sense of duty towards her, even if he didn't know her personally. She agreed, and soon, that became a major source of fulfillment for him. Remember, during his early days as a rapper, he had a terrific fashion sense. It's no surprise he experiments with fashion design now that he's no longer rapping. Andre's return. All right, so finally we get to the story we are all waiting for. Andre's not entirely far from the rap scene as he recently recorded a verse on Killer Mike's album.
We were out, where were we at? We were in L.A., right, cuz? We were out in L.A. and I just called him through to hear the record because that's bro. So it's like you want bro to love the record. Him and Big, it's important to me that they like what I do. And bro came back like the next day, like, hey man, you mind if I come back tomorrow and play something? So I'm like, do I mind? Like, nigga, yeah, come through.
Killer Mike said before he got the verse from 3 Stacks, he had shown him some other songs, but Andre's response was always the same. I'm no longer into rap, but I appreciate the support. Andre was always supportive of Killer Mike, but just wanted to maintain his low-key status. However, Killer Mike played a particular beat for him and Andre asked if he could come in and record some shit on it, and offered to record with Andre 3000. Hell yeah. Count him in. Andre 3000 recorded multiple verses and asked Killer Mike to pick the ones he liked and worked with it. It was a hard decision for Mike, but he eventually picked 2 tracks. Andre said he really wanted to keep one of them for himself, but gave Mike the other. This is how Killer Mike got Andre 3000 on his new album, Michael, and fans have been really receptive to the song.
Cuz was like, man, you sent him the song. I was like, no, you said send him the song, cuz.
During Killer Mike's interview with Sway, he hinted that Andre 3000 may be coming back to the music scene. He said Andre took one record that he wanted to use for himself, which signals that the former rapper may be getting warmed up to claim his spot again. Killer Mike also gave more clarity by saying he's got 9 tracks ready to go and traveling soon to go listen to Andre's new album. This comment was later retracted in a separate interview by Mike, but who knows? Maybe it's all a publicity stunt.
And he gave me another record that's like 11 minutes long. You guys are here in the future. We got another crazy record together. But this record, he helped get Future, him and Bear Oak helped get Future on. Future jumped down. And I'm like, okay, this is a real Dungeon Family event. Now I got to come with bars.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I rolled her around, listened, Aaron Allen Kane jumped on it. And when she jumped on, I was just like, whew.
The rapper has been laying low for over 10 years, and we're sure he's going to knock us off our seats with the new stuff coming. Although no official announcements have been made, we know for sure that if Andre 3000 is coming back to the hip-hop scene, it's gonna be huge. Andre 3000 is one of brilliance, evolution, and introspection. From his contributions as a member of Outkast to his personal struggles and eventual departure from the music industry, Andre 3000 left an incredible mark in hip-hop and has helped change the culture forever. Stay locked in with us and subscribe to the channel, because you know we'll definitely be dropping more on this topic when it surfaces. For now, go check out the new verse on Killer Mike's album and let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, y'all. Stay blessed.
Come on!
I said fine.
Come with it!
Mr. Renner is here.
How y'all doing?
Hi, Michael!
I got a huge announcement to make. I'm making it on Big Tiggers first.
Come on.
Killer Mike.
Trey ain't finna give y'all no song. I was stoned out my mind playing teasing with y'all. Y'all done took the joke too serious.